afternoon. This is Nick Nicholas at our headquarters in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. In late September, I traveled together with Ian Ayers to the Bralorne gold mine, which is located near Goldbridge in southwestern British Columbia. We traveled from Vancouver to Pemberton and then over the Hurley Pass to the mine and mill site. The panoramic views were magnificent, and we did encounter wildlife along the route as well. And upon arrival, we checked into the pristine Tyax Wilderness Resort. Bralorne is redeveloping and started production in May of this year at the former and very successful actually Bralorne Pioneer and King gold mines. The company remains well funded with no long-term or short-term debt. We arrived on a partly overcast day at the mine and mill site. The infrastructure at the Bralorne mine site is well developed, with the refurbished mill operating with a capacity of 100 tons per day. Importantly, equipment and infrastructure are in place for a 250 ton per day operation. Permitting that is now in place will also allow for eventual expansion to a 500 ton per day mill. We were shown around the plant by metallurgist Jasmine Yi, who showed us the operation cycle of the plant. We watched the ball mill crushing of the ore from the mine and the flotation machine which produces the concentrate, which then feeds through a vacuum filter into the concentration bags. Each bag contains about 6 to 8 ounces of gold. At this time, there are 153 bags of this concentrate estimated to contain about 850 ounces of gold ready to be shipped to the smelter and refinery. For me, of course, the most interesting parts of the tour were the jigging table, which recovers about 60% of all the ore mined at Bralorne, and that is free gold. Of course, the gold bar pouring area where the men in protective suits poured the gold was also very much of interest to me. And last week, they poured a doré gold bar of more than 15 kilos. The important thing is, the Bralorne operation is creating cash flow for 2011. And the company is working very diligently to improve that cash flow for 2012. We went into the mine along a 1,400-foot decline in the King Bralorne block, where exploration over the past 6 years has outlined a new high-grade gold resource. We went to the 575-foot BK zone level and filmed the ongoing ore extraction work and drilling there. When we returned, we entered the King block and went from there by railcar along the tracks that haul the ore out of the mine, and we traveled to where underground drilling was taking place to enter the 575-foot level of the BK zone. We visited the drillers who were drilling into the King block towards the BK zone from surface as well. We finished the day by following a logging road, and Ian Ayers and I, together with Mike McDonald, hiked part of the way to the top of the mountain so that we would be able to film the Bralorne gold mine operation as well as its tailings pond from a bird's eye view location. We at Mining Interactive assist Bralorne in its investor relations and name branding functions. In this secular bull, fortunes will be made by those of us who have already invested and by those of us who during the next 10 to 20 years will focus their investments on the metals, the tangible hard assets. Consequently, we like a company like Bralorne. It's still a small producer, but with so much upside and tremendous blue sky potential, what's not to like? I'm Nick Nicholas, and as always, stay tuned. Bye for now.